And we're back again for another canvas tent video. So today we will be covering the diesel drip stove. This is the setup I'm running here. So actually just brought out, guy at work was changing out some parts in his diesel truck's fuel tank. Got a bunch of dirt and God knows what actually in the diesel. So he gave me 2 jerry cans of dirty diesel, which doesn't matter for us because all we're doing is burning it. Like I stated in the intro video as well, I got this wood stove. I got to fix the door so I can throw it in there, but and need a hand moving it in, because anybody that's dealt with wood stoves, that this is like a proper one that's certified to go in a house. It's been a while since it's ever been in a house. I don't think it has actually, but at some point we'll be moving that in there. I need to do some modification to the shack itself here before, but got this barrel from work as well. It's a gear oil barrel. What's the capacity on this? It's a 60 liter. Let's see if we can get in there. 60 liters or 16 gallons for the Americans that might watch this. It's the small barrel. Size comparison, my hand. Had my uncle, he's a gas fitter, rig up some fittings and whatnot for filling. So that's the feed. Put a little shut off valve in there. Nice, convenient. Just turn it on. This is where you'd fill it. Nice little cap, easy to take off, and it's not a mess, because nobody likes a mess out in the woods when you're filling it, because you can see when it's starting to, when it's actually full, it's not a guessing game. It's not going to pour out the fitting. Built a little stand to hold it up. Go check out the actual, got the fuel turned on now, so we'll go inside here. Hopefully the lighting isn't too bad in here. I guess if I was thinking too, I probably would have brought a tripod so I could video myself doing this, but I set this up in a Jiffy one day and did some research afterwards, and definitely not the safest setup. People say, I don't know what's safest, but not the most efficient setup, because you're supposed to try to have the straightest shot. And so technically I could just rotate these because they're adjustable and make them 45s and just do 2 45s out. But deal with that once I put the wood stove in. This gets the job done. Picked up these at Canadian Tire. Work like a charm actually, just convection fans, so as they heat up, let's be honest, anybody that's watching this probably knows what that is. Heats up and it starts turning, so you can blow the heat around a little bit. Definitely need it to heat up all the spaces. Yeah, so we'll get a little clip of lighting this up. So you got your fuel off, fuel on, little trap door. I don't know if it's supposed to lock like that, but if you just lift it up crooked, works like a charm. This is on the 1 setting, so we'll probably bump her up to a 2. Let's get some extra fuel going. That is the actual burn chamber itself, so it's just a little pot. The fuel line that we've seen outside comes in through the wall and into the carburetor, and then out of the bottom of the carburetor comes the inlet to the burn pot down there. And yeah, that's pretty much all to it. It's nice because in a canvas tent, you set it and she burns for the weekend. You don't got to worry about wood, you don't got to worry about anything. But I don't know if it's me personally that just don't, I have no idea how to set these carburetors up, but the thing will chooch through about, shut that off for a second actually. To come out here in minus 30 Celsius, it'll burn through 2 of those jerry cans for, come out Saturday morning and leave Sunday evening. So a little shy of 48 hours, probably like 36-ish hours when we're out here. But yeah, I'll burn through 10 gallons of fuel, which Seems excessive to me, but we're gonna do the wood stove. I'm gonna try, and actually I have another one of these that I'm gonna try to rig up the burn pot. As you can see, I'm gonna try to basically take that portion, I'll cut it off the other one, weld the burn pot to it, and then get out to the wood stove here. Basically cut a hole in the side so that burn pot can sit here. We'll run 90 in, so or maybe I'll do a 45, we'll see. But basically, so the diesel drip stove can run at night, so I can sleep for my 8 hours and not have to care, basically. And not have to worry about the wood running out, because it is a canvas tent, and at -30, once that heat source dies, it takes no time at all to dissipate. So yeah, we'll get a quick vid of lighting this thing. Usually just use old newspapers. Use half a sheet here. Trying to do this one hand. Use one sheet. We'll kneel down here. Bunch it up into a line. Like so. Turn that fuel back on. Slug it in there. Keep it out so it's nice and easy to reach to. Grab a lighter here. Light that on fire. Light that on fire. Alright. So now it'll take a second just to burn down. Let her go. I'll sit back and watch. In the meantime, you probably noticed the haggard tinfoil, but you wouldn't believe the difference that makes. Ran it without anything for a while, and I noticed the walls were getting extremely warm. It was kind of concerning. So I ended up, we had some of that laying around, toss it up there, and when this is going full tilt, -30, usually run it at 3 when it's that cold out, but you run it at that full bore, and the wall, if you pull the tinfoil away and touch the wall, still nice and cold. And I find that it radiates the heat away from the wall more, because before that, the heat didn't quite get so well to that far corner or that corner. That one especially, because I got the wall put up, but it actually basically radiates the heat off that a lot more compared to without. Oh, it sounds like there's a bird on the roof. But yeah, so she's running there now. Close the little door, and she's good to go. That's all that's to it, and it will burn until you turn the fuel off, which is nice. Like I said, for winter time, you can light this up on Saturday morning or Friday evening, depending on what you're doing for a weekend trip. Oh, gray jays are here. See if I got any crackers for these guys. I've been out here for a couple weeks. They're coming out on the weekends and never get them to come around. So there we go. Crackers just for them. It's actually pretty interesting. There's 2 of them. This might even be one of the babies, not sure. Hard to tell. But yeah, we had 2 of them around for the longest time, and then came out in the springtime there, and there was 3 black ones, or black birds, and they it was 3 black birds, and we wondered what they were, so did some research, and it turns out that the babies just are black as infants, basically. And they switch colors in, I think it was August, late August, they started changing colors. So this might be the babies, could be the parents. But yeah. Yeah, we'll get back to those guys, but see if we can see the chimney here. Oh, oh, there you go. There's chimney. I don't know if you can see the heat coming off it, but she's running. And it usually doesn't take too long, 10-15 minutes, and the fans will cut in, if that long, but cut back in a couple minutes here. Not too shabby. They took the easy way out here. Let's see if... Got scared away. Come back one more time. Pretty much always works out this way. As soon as you light up the wood stove or the drip stove, they come from wherever they go hiding. That's the problem. We've only been doing weekend trips the past few times, so I don't think they've been I don't know if it's the smell of smoke that brings them in or what, but yeah, every time the drip stove's going, they always come right away. Very good scavengers. But anyways, get back to the video. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. Gray jays are still munching away out there, but it's been about 10 minutes. Fans are full tilt. Kind of cool. You can actually half-ass see them in the video, but yeah, I got it cranked up on 2, and I'm wearing some rubber boots, some splash pants, and a little light bush coat, and it is too much in here already. So that's the one nice part about the drip stove. Turn it back down to 1, and yeah, that's basically what you would do for the weekend. Wouldn't have to touch it, other than depending on wind and whatnot, you might have to adjust the temps. But yeah, that's pretty much it. She's up to temp, and it's pretty much her. Back at the cabin. All right, just getting ready to leave here. It is, what time is it? It is 7:23. As you can see, 7:23. And man, just look at this. Just a beautiful night on the water. Too bad I had to work tomorrow. I'd be staying out here and enjoying every bit of this.